don't even wanna go back home. What is this love and war? He know that I love him, got him raw. He know I ain't with it, never did it before. He got me all in my feelings, now he got you all in yours. Ooh, it's like that. He ain't never leaving, no, he coming right back. I know that he need it, cause shorty gon' bite back. And he don't want nobody else sitting there like that.
Hey YouTubers, it's your girl Janae Charismatic back with another video, and today I'm gonna set the record straight and let everybody know actually the true meaning of independence and how ways black people can become more independent. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is the myth first of independent. Just because you've got your own business and you make your own money does not make you independent. Okay, that doesn't mean you're independent, and let me explain. So the money that black people are saying is their money is not their money. Black people be like, oh, I've got my business, that means I'm independent. Oh yeah, my money, yeah, I've got tons of money, yeah, I'm independent. But really, you're actually dependent. You gotta understand, the money that you're working for is not your money because it's another nation's money to begin with. Okay, let's say if I was in the USA, you gotta understand the money cannot be my money. Why? Because it's the USA's money, it's not black people's nation's money. Hence why president, I don't know his name, that USA president, that's his face on it. That's why it's their money, it's the USA money. And plus I have to use that money. I am depending on that money to get me resources such as food, water and medication. Therefore it's not my money. I have to work for that nation, USA, in order to get USA money. See, it's not black nation's money. Get it? I don't get why it's doing that. Let's say as well, if I had my own business, again you need to think about which money though am I using. I have to use, since I'm saying that I'm living in the US for example, I have to use the US dollars to get the resources for my business. You get it? So therefore I cannot say I'm independent, because it's not my own resources that I'm getting. I'm relying on the US and I'm working for the US in order to get those resources. Get it? So therefore I can't be independent, I'm depending on the US. And another thing, you got to think about it like this. We don't even have our own, like black people, we don't even have our own symbols. Like, so even if we have African names, we have to use English letters most of the time because we don't even have our own African symbols. You get it? So how can we truly say we're independent? Okay, so I know what you guys are thinking, but Africa, we have our money. Yeah, you do, but if you really look at it, they still use English, well, European, I'll just say European lettering. Okay, let me give you an example. So like the Zimbabwean money, the Zim dollar, if you look at it, Yeah, it may say Zimbabwe on it, but again, English numbers, English letters, they're on the currency. How come it doesn't have, we don't have our own Zimbabwean writing, lettering and numbers? Do you get what I mean? Okay, so for example, the Chinese, they've got the Mandarin. Okay, so let me give you an example for what I really mean in depth. So the Chinese, they've got their own money, and it's written in Mandarin. I think that's the way you say the letters and numbers. Yeah, they've got it written in that because it's their symbol. Okay, they don't have European English letters or numbers on it. Get it? See, that's my point. So like, even though black people may have an African name, we're most likely using other nations' symbols because we don't have our own. When I mean symbols, I mean letters and numbers. So in order to really be independent, we really need our own money and symbols, meaning numbers and letters. Basically, just think about it in Monopoly. In Monopoly, yeah, you can buy your own house and make money, but if you're thinking about it, you're using Monopoly's money. It even has the symbol of the Monopoly money. So in order for you really to be independent is to make your own Monopoly game. In layman terms, let that sink in if you get what I mean. So that's what we have to do as a black nation. And also with Monopoly, the game Monopoly, I don't know if you guys know, have you guys ever wondered when you land on the chess or that question mark, for some reason then they just want to hold your money, or they'll say when you pass go, you can't collect 200 Monopoly money. Why do you think that is? Why do you actually think it is? It's because it really is Monopoly's money and they can do anything they want with it. Even though it may be in your bank, it truly is Monopoly's money. They can take as much as they want, yet you will be putting the work. Get it now? Like, have you guys ever wondered, like, people that steal or like do drug dealing and that, how come when they get caught their money gets taken away, or their bank, they freeze their bank? The real reason is not that they stole or they did the crime. It's the fact that they did not give the right, they didn't pay the taxes to the government. That is the real reason why they then take it all. Okay, it's got nothing to do that whether they stole or which crime. They don't care about that. It's because they didn't pay the money that the government is owed. That's why. Also, another way black people as a whole nation, we can be independent really, is by learning to cater and serve each other, our own nation, instead of continue to serve and cater other nations. Okay, so that means actually having our own schools, hospitals, all of that, okay, and not black schools or hospitals that say they're black schools but yet still under other nation. No, our own from the ground up. So that's a little tip of ways we can be really independent. Another way to truly be independent is not relying on another nation anymore. really getting our own resources by ourselves, really protecting ourselves, and all of that basically. And another way is really working together, like really working together, not this metaphoric bullshit of yeah we should all kumbaya. Like, I'm talking about really coming together for real, having like saying our plans and our visions of how great our nation, our nation can be, okay, Black nation can be, and really coming together. None of this crazy distraction shit that we're talking about, no, because that is irrelevant. We need to talk about what's important and leave the stuff that's not important out the window, out the door.